providing recreational and fitness activities that result in overall good health and well-being. Welcome to Chicago at Play.
We really want Chicagoans to be active. We want them to enjoy our parks, enjoy our beaches, but also be active. That's important in a great city like Chicago.
Surf's up at Chicago beaches this summer. For the first time, certain city beaches will be open to non-motorized water sports.
Back in the fall, we approached the Park District and brought up the idea of increasing beach usage in the city of Chicago to include surfing and windsurfing and open it up to all those other sports across the city.
I suggest we start off with 2 beaches during this summer, up at Montrose and at 57th Street out south, and that during the off-season when swimming was not happening at all of our beaches after Labor Day, that they could expand to 4, which will be Osterman and Montrose on the north, 57th and Rainbow Beach on the south.
We have miles and miles of beaches here in Chicago, and this is kind of going to be the first time that it's going to be opened up to sort of everyone. Whether you're doing paddle sports or surfing, or you just really want to get in the water and get wet, you're going to have a million opportunities. There's really 3 or 4 different kind of sports that are covered by the new initiative. Surfing, is sort of standalone.
The stand-up paddlers, which is going to be a fantastic new sport in the city, and that we can go out when there's no wind. The waves are down, the water's flat, and paddle up and down the lakefront and go from beach to beach.
Kiteboarding and windsurfing, which are going to have either a kite or a sail, those go off of different beaches. They are going to be part of the lakefront water trail.
The Lake Michigan Water Trail has entry points at 11 locations along Lake Michigan, allowing year-round access for non-motorized water sports along the lake.
At certain beaches, people can bring kayaks out, canoes out, follow the buoy line, and then take the 26-mile trek from the south side to the north side of the city.
The Windy City has its perks when it comes to catching waves on Lake Michigan.
If you get winds out of the north or the northeast, that's when they really push into Chicago beaches. You can have everything from sort of the ankle biters to waist high, chest high, and that's when you really get the good conditions for surfing here in Chicago.
The wind and waves come up more so in the spring and fall here in Chicago when the wind blows and the storms come. So we enjoy this sport all the way through up into November, and then we start up again in March as soon as the ice is gone.
Safety is a priority at the Park District. Surfing is not allowed in active swim areas. And the Chicago Park District wants to advise those looking to take advantage of new water sports to do so at your own risk.
The rules right now, the way they're set up, is anytime that you're going to surf from Chicago's beaches, either 57th or Montrose, you need to check in with the captain of the guards before you go out. Make sure that the conditions are okay and swimmers are out of the way, and you want to just sort of take those basic check-in and safety precautions before you head out.
Always safety first. Reach out to a qualified instructor. Carry appropriate safety equipment with you at all times. Go out, have fun, and please don't be afraid to ask your fellow kiteboarders, windsurfers, paddlers for some advice or some help.
I think surfing in Chicago is great because there are not a lot of places where you've got 3 to 5 million people within a 20-minute drive of this kind of beautiful coastline, where you can get out where there's going to be maybe 5 or 6 people in the water. So that's a pretty special thing.
It's fantastic to live in a city that is reaching out and embracing all the new water sports and actually wanting people to come out and use the parks. They took the time to listen to the park users and see what our needs were, and just a fantastic response from the Park District.
And we do encourage citizens that have ideas about some sport that they have an interest in and they know there's a group that has it, send a letter to the Park District. We're more than happy to listen to you and see what we could do to accommodate new recreational opportunities in our parks.
It doesn't matter whether you're a windsurfer, a kite surfer, a stand-up paddler, or a boogie boarder. The best place you can get information to find out where and when you can access the beaches in Chicago is on the Chicago Park District website. That's at www.chicagoparkdistrict.com.